Hello my lovely chefs and welcome once again to my channel. Today I have a special recipe for you. Cannelloni with feta cheese. Soft cannelloni combined with the flavors of homemade tomato sauce, a rich spinach and feta cheese filling, the aromas of thyme, mint and a hint of lemon. So let's begin. We are making a very rustic and homemade recipe, so we have to prepare everything here. First we have to make the tomato sauce. For the tomato sauce, the things are very easy. We need a pan and we need all these lovely ingredients. Of course, tomato, basil, onion and garlic are the most important ingredients for this recipe. Now, chop an onion. You don't have to finely chop it. Just like this. A clove of garlic. Perfect. And of course, everything starts with extra virgin Greek olive oil. 2 to 3 tablespoons. And inside it goes the onion and the garlic. We need to caramelize the onion and the garlic to make the tomato sauce very, very tasty. Now, it's time for basil. We need the half basil here and the half basil to the end. We need to start giving this lovely flavor to the tomato sauce. So take your basil, never use the stalks. Or if you use them, take them out because they are bitter and we don't want the sauce to become bitter. Inside the basil, and it's time for salt and pepper. Pepper and salt. Bravo. And this is the smell of success. When I'm going somewhere and I smell this lovely smell of onion and olive oil, I know that something very, very tasty somewhere at the neighborhood is happening. And here is this lovely smell that makes me feel that I'm making a lovely food. Now, it's time to deglaze the pan with a little bit of balsamic vinegar. There it goes. And because we have a lot of acidity, we have to balance this acidity with a little bit of honey. This should be enough. Now, canned chopped tomatoes inside. A little bit of water. And a little bit of nutmeg. And please now wait for 10 minutes, simmering the sauce until the sauce is ready, nice and thick. At the end, we will add more basil and the tomato sauce is ready. Then we will start preparing the filling. My tomato sauce is ready. It's time to add more basil, fresh basil to the end. Perfect. Inside, stir a little bit, check the seasoning and set it aside. Perfection. To make a tomato sauce is the simplest thing ever and the most tasty thing ever. Now it's time to prepare the filling. For the filling we need another pan on heat, high heat, and actually we will carry on with the same procedure. Onion, garlic and extra virgin Greek olive oil on the pan. Olive oil. And now it's time to add more herbs inside. We love thyme, we need thyme, so I will add a little bit of thyme inside, like this. Perfect. And a little bit of mint. I will leave some here and I will add some in the pan. A little bit more. Salt and pepper, of course. And it smells so delicious. Put a good amount of pepper and a good amount of salt. Now, it's time for Mr. Spinach. Spinach inside, and we need a good amount. Look at this. Don't worry, put it on. And look at this. It's a huge amount of spinach. But don't worry, spinach is good. Popeye eats spinach to become very, very strong. And now, you may be wondering how we'll cook all this amount of spinach. Very simple, add some water inside and the water will help to evaporate all this water from the spinach. Now, you need to be patient. You need to wait for 10 minutes until the spinach is ready. My spinach is ready. You have to let it cool for about 5 to 10 minutes because we have to stuff the cannelloni, and if the spinach is very hot, we cannot stuff the cannelloni. Now, it's time to add a little bit more herbs, some mint, and of course, it's time for Mr. Feta cheese, the best cheese in planet. And you have to taste original Greek feta cheese. Now, I will use about 300 grams for the stuffing. Add inside like this, stir a little bit, and look at this loveliness. The stuffing is ready. Now, we need to add a little bit of heat inside the stuffing. And this is Mr. Lemon. Lemon zest, a little bit of juice. And if you like spicy food, you can add some chili flakes. I will add more pepper. And voila. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The perfect stuffing. And now it's time to prepare the main dish. These are cannelloni, these are the stuffing, and this is the tomato sauce. A little bit of olive oil. Let it go everywhere. Maybe my hands will help it, like this. And now it's time to add the half tomato sauce on the pan, like this. Spread the tomato sauce. Take a pair of gloves and start stuffing the cannelloni. Very, very easy. Now, the best way to do it, it's the simplest way. Take the cannelloni, put it here, and with your hands, stuff the cannelloni. This way, you will have stuff inside, in the middle, at the edges, everywhere. We need the cannelloni to be full stuffed of stuffing. Now, on the tomato sauce and carry on the same procedure until the cannelloni and the stuffing are done. And the last one, and look at this beauty. Now, the rest of the tomato sauce goes on top, like this. And if you would like another stuffing with chicken or some leftovers, you can drop them in, whatever you want. The secret here is the moist. We need water to cook through the cannelloni. The stuffing inside has a lot of water. The tomato sauce has a lot of water. Now, it's time to bake it. But before we bake it, a little bit of feta cheese on top always makes the life better and the food tastier. Now, parchment and aluminum foil on top. And we need to seal this pan because we need to keep this moisture inside so the cannelloni will cook through. Now, my oven is preheated to 180 degrees Celsius set to fan, and I will bake for half hour. Then I will uncover with the parchment and the aluminum foil and carry on baking for another 15 minutes. In total, 45 minutes. My cannelloni is ready and it smells so deli. And it's time to serve. Very easy. Take a nice spatula and look at this. Perfection. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. You can put some rocket underneath, you can put some rocket on top, but we need a little bit of veggies to make it more tastier. And of course, look at this. A little bit of pepper, and of course, to the end, a little bit of extra virgin Greek olive oil. Voila, perfection in a dish. Spinach cannelloni with feta cheese pie for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. And it's time to taste. So, shall I taste from this plate or from the dish, Lakis? Okay. This is my plate. Oh, it's hot.
Okay, look at this.
All this freshness in just a little bite. The feta cheese, the spinach, the herbs, the cannelloni, the olive oil, the tomato sauce. You can taste all this beauty just in a simple bite. If you like that video, please subscribe to my channel. If you like that video, please make comments underneath the video. And if you like that video, please share this lovely recipe with your friends. Today, on the menu, it's spinach cannelloni with feta cheese for me and for you. Bye bye, Yassos.